Are we ready to
To go, so I can stop talking about sand for 2
You can
seconds.
keep talking if you
Nah,
want. I'm
man,
actually really enjoying this.
Have every right, because holy shit.
Hey man, fucking Schrodinger's Strahd. Barovia can't be horrible if, it's in flux, if nothing's happening.
Yeah. Just keep me talking long enough about my Zant nonsense and how upset I am.
This is how we beat Strahd. That's the plan. There it is.
Yeah, get me talking about my other D&D games.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually have a plan for what to do now, and it's such a ridiculous plan, but I want to do it so badly.
Does it involve smashing?
It does not involve smashing. It
Wow.
involves
What?
smashing.
What?
That is crazy talk.
No.
I am going to mute myself so Leanne can do.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's
remember we're trying to avoid crosstalk as much in this game.
Yep. And yeah, let's get going. Let me find my script intro and turn down the volume on my music. Which, oh yeah, you guys can, I was gonna use this one today. Even though we're not in a forest right now, I'm using the forest travel playlist because I like that one. Alright. So, last time, after defeating Lady Voctor and her cult, the group and Father Lucian went to explore the house. Eamon found several interesting pieces of information and a handful of money that they gave to Father Lucian to further help the church, seeing as it was technically his inheritance at this point. Father Lucian discovered the location of his niece, who had currently believed she was a cat. After clearing the house, they decided to go check in on Irina and Ismark, who went after the Burgomaster's wife. Arriving there, however, they found her yelling out, sticking her head out the window and yelling at the guards that the adventurers were devils sent by Strahd to take over. There was also evidence around that fireballs had been detonated in the area. They got to the house and chased down the woman, whom was easily overpowered and convinced to surrender. However, they knew that her son was still in the house and a danger, as he was the one casting fireballs outside. They stormed the attic and quickly found themselves in pursuit of an invisible wizard. They managed to pin him down in a narrow hallway as he tried to run, taking his spell components and tying him up. And that's where we'll start. Boop, ba-doop, boop, boop. And I'm just going to actually do one thing here, because a certain someone has arrived at the front door.
Oh?
And
Who is it?
They get to go first. We're staying in initiative order from last time, and we're just starting from the top of the initiative. Because certain things. Just so everything goes in order.
That token is incredibly handsome, I must say.
Here you go. Here's an incredibly handsome token that walks through the front door.
It's a fine piece.
And, Zelfing, you might hear him come in, the door open, and the footsteps of a man coming into the hallway. And stopping and looking around. And actually, it's your turn now, Zelfie. What would you like to do? You're still surrounded by dogs.
I think at this point, actually, having heard somebody enter and knowing that there was a ruckus happening earlier, she's actually going to head down this way from where, like, she heard all of them fighting, and not, like, the stairs right next to her.
Yeah.
And just kind of be like, is everything okay down here? We good? Did we settle it?
Yeah, they're a bit far away now, because they're basically back down these stairs into the kitchen over here.
Alright, yeah, getting no answer, she would just, be like, great, all right, I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Cool. And yeah,
Continue living your best life. Sorry.
just for clarification, you have bound, gagged Victor. He can't move his hands. He can't speak.
Any chance we can just knock him out?
Yeah. Roll me. Strength,
Okay.
and I'll like figure that out.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm not raging or anything. I'm out of rages, so I guess we're just going straight strength.
Yep.
That does interfere a little with my plan, but at the same time, I'm not going to say no.
Athletics or just strength?
Let's say athletics to give him a good old smack in the head.
13.
Okay, you kind of smack him really hard, and it like bruises his like cheek, but it doesn't knock him out.
I'm gonna keep.
Stone, what are you doing?
I'm gonna keep. Like I know it's not my turn, but like when we get around to it, I'm just gonna keep trying.
Cool. Well, at this point, some guards come into the kitchen, and like the cook is just kind of got their hands up, going, and the guards kind of look at him and look at you guys and go, "You want us to take him away? You seem to have him under control, but perhaps we could take him to the dungeon."
Yeah. I want to have a talk with him, though. Just make sure he's got food and water. Don't let him... How's he gonna... With the gag? Look, me and him need to have a conversation before we do anything, okay?
Okay. You want to talk to him now, or?
Look, because if I take the gag off, he's gonna cast some spell, and then he's gonna destroy us all with his mind. He's a very powerful wizard. I don't know if you know that. I'm actually a little surprised we managed to subdue him like this. This usually doesn't work. I mean, it did work once when I threw a hag inside of an oven, but that's a long story.
They kind of like look at each other and go, "You sure we thought maybe we could hold him down?
Aim and make a decision.
I can handle it.
Okay."
Brimstone, could you
They
please
kind of shuffle in and stare at you.
Brimstone, would you mind clearing out for a second?
Brimstone will look down at this guy in disgust again, and it's not his turn yet, but he'll just look at him and go, "Fine."
Yeah.
Can I delay my turn till after Brimstone's, just for...
Sure. But so that it's Brimstone's turn.
Yeah, Brimstone's going to just look down at this guy in disgust and throw him back down to the ground and say, "Fine, he's your problem now. I don't know where I am on the map,
You are
but I'm going."
down here in the kitchen. On the top, well, like kind of on the stairs in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back up the stairs towards where Riley and Zelfine are and leave Eamon to deal with this guy.
Cool.
So I don't know where my token is, but there I am. Hello.
Sorry, I moved you
Yeah.
down into the kitchen. So now you're back up the stairs. Move yourself the rest of the way if you want.
So I'm walking towards Zelfine.
Yeah,
and just saying.
You kind of get up the stairs. You see Zelfine in front of you and like Riley out of the corner of your eye as you walk by.
And I just kind of shake my head and sigh in frustration and walk towards her.
And so now it's Eamon's turn. Because
Eamon is... Sorry.
It's okay.
Eamon is going to sigh and look at... This name's Victor, right?
Yeah, Victor.
Look at Victor in the eyes and say, "Now, Victor, I know we got off on the wrong foot, to put it lightly. Victor, I don't want to make an enemy of you, and I don't want to kill you. I'm going to ask you a simple question. If if I promise that no harm will come to you, and promise that I will keep that giant man away from you, and ensure that you and your mother are both safe, when I'm sure a lot of residents of this town probably want to see you hung, will you promise not to run away if I ungag you?
He gives a nod.
Okay. I don't want to make an enemy of a brilliant wizard like yourself. And then I'm going to sort of take the gag out of his mouth.
Cool.
I should have insight checked him. Oh well.
Yeah, you super should have.
Cool. Riley, you're in the hallway, and you've just kind of witnessed people storming up and down the stairs.
People are mad. What's happening? I found this cool robe, though. I do remember that.
You found, like, a half of a robe.
Or it's like...
And a
yeah,
bunch of, like, silk, basically.
Yeah. Riley's having a good time over here.
Yeah, you're just, like, examining the silk.
Mm-hmm.
You think you could finish this. It's, like, about halfway done, this wizard robe.
Oh, heck. Yeah, she could finish the rest.
Yeah, it's like...
That's a project for another day.
You feel as if, like, someone got bored of it halfway through, kind of thing.
Oh, he seems like the kind of kid that would. Am I... the mysterious figure is walking towards us, right?
He's on the bottom floor. You are up on the top floor. Well,
okay.
Like, there's 3 floors. You're on the second floor.
Yeah, so I probably can't hear that.
Yeah, from where you are, you wouldn't have heard him come in. Only Zelphine would have, because she was on the stairs when he came in.
Yeah. I guess I'll go and show something what I found. Like, hey, look at this cool thing I found.
Cool. You, like, dash down, and you're like, look, look, look. You got, like, these arms full of silk and, like, half of a robe.
I'm gonna make it a thing. It's gonna be great.
Oh, good. That sounds like that all went well.
This is going really good. You got some dogs. I got a robe.
Yeah, I'm going to actually say
well.
the dogs have followed you, Zelphine.
Yes.
They're not on the turn tracker anymore, but they've started following you.
Yes, it's all I wanted. Zelphine's just standing there looking at the dogs and at the stuff Riley found. And still very, very bloodied from before. Just kind of gives a thumbs up.
Yeah, these dogs are, like, really big, too. So, like, this Zelphine's, like, bleeding out next to these gigantic dogs that are just, like, kind of bumping into her.
Oh, precious boys. This is going well. Just ignoring the asshole downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't think of anything else to do.
Yeah, you hear, like, footsteps downstairs as he moves down this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And Zelphine, anything you want to do right now?
She'll just look up from dogs and excited Riley to the very irritable-looking Brim and say, it doesn't look like today has gone as well for you.
It's fine. Eamon is letting that shit stain live.
Huh. Which shit stain are we talking about?
The one who broke the mind of the daughter of Lady Wachter. And doesn't give a shit about it.
Huh. So that's all the nonsense that I heard a moment ago.
Well, it's his problem now. Except it's not. It's also going to be our problem when that bites us in the ass, but... Are we done here?
Unless Zelphine wants to do anything else on her turn. Move. Dance.
Not at the moment.
Cool. We'll circle back around to Victor then, who's just been ungagged. And he's gonna Misty Step out because there's a window he can see outside.
Wow, I'm surprised.
And then he jumps on a horse.
Who could have thought, huh?
And then he runs away on the horse.
Oh
well. Yeah, he's run 90 feet. He's out.
Well,
It's God's problem now.
everybody gets one, I guess.
Okay.
Long game, Bowser.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're out of
Oh,
initiative now because he just runs off on the horse. Unless you want to chase him on the other horse.
Fuck it, fine, I have to. I don't have another choice, do I?
Or you could just not die.
You could not. It's also...
Yeah, he's a powerful wizard. You shouldn't go alone on this
You
one.
could also, like, order the guards to go after him. Because it's their turn.
They will get killed if they do that.
So will you!
Okay, maybe Brim was right.
I'm muting myself, I'm not saying anything.
Yep.
No, go ahead, you can unmute yourself.
I mean, it's technically the guard's turn right now, so...
Motherfucker!
You want us to go after him? We could go after him.
Yes. But be careful, and if he starts throwing spells at you, don't pursue him. He's too powerful.
Alright. And off the two guards that came in go. And one of them jumps on a horse, and the other ones kind of come after. There's a herd of them.
Do we hear that?
You hear them, running.
You probably heard Avon talking, though.
Yeah.
And also the Misty Step being cast.
Well,
What's
yeah.
going on, Eamon?
They're gone. They're off the map, so they go into the corner. Off into the corner. Bye, they're gone. They're gone.
What's going on, Eamon?
You know, Brimstone, sometimes people...
Oh, don't tell me.
Look, do you want to say I told you so now, or
I
are you gonna
don't.
save it for later?
I want to have not had to have this conversation, but we all
Okay.
don't get what we want.
I was very... You're right. You know what? And then I'm going to walk up to Brimstone. I'm going to walk back up the stairs and say, Brimstone, you're right. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Well,
We are in
no,
a
like if
savage
you
land,
no,
and-
hold on. If you really wanted to like imprison him or whatever, it would have been fine. I just can't believe that he nodded and you believed him. Like
It was
that seems to be the oversight here.
I was hoping he would help us. Okay.
Amond. He broke somebody's brain and he couldn't even remember her name. He doesn't give a shit about anybody else. I don't know what you expected.
Look, you're right.
Anyway, we've
I
got
have
bigger
no
problems
excuse.
than him right now.
Hmm?
No, you just like to see the good in people more than me.
You know what? Some people don't have a whole lot of good in them. And, you're right. We probably should have killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Aim size. Look, guys, I've been trying to be a better paladin, a better person, and yeah, it bit me in the ass right then and there, and
It's
I have
done.
no excuse. Okay, I apologize.
I mean, we could work on apologizing when we figure out what we're going to do next.
I think, and then Eamon will like bleed a little bit, like a spurt of blood comes out of his like stomach. I think I know exactly what we should do. We should go and rest.
Reminder that you know that the blacksmith is still here.
We
Oh,
need to
which is
take
nice.
care of her first, yeah.
Yeah, there's prisoners here.
I didn't smell her though. Did I?
You from where you were? No.
Yeah.
From where you are now? Yes.
Oh, neat.
Eamon will just start opening doors then.
Yeah. I'll go over to these doors and also open
Cool.
them.
Could you give me 1 second? I realize I accidentally forget to actually open my notes for this.
Yes.
Oh.
Where's my Valaki notes? Yeah. Oh, that's why I spelled it wrong. There we go. I'm like,
Like
why
you
isn't it
do.
showing up in my Google Drive? It's because I spelled it wrong. There's 2 L's in Valaki. Where is the Burgomaster's house? Doop-a-doo.
Oh, by the way, Riley would pat Eamon's shoulder and just say, "We make mistakes sometimes. It's okay."
I'm a paladin. I shouldn't make mistakes that get people murdered and killed, and I shouldn't do that. I should be past that. And, you know, I gave Brim a lot of shit for the Rictavio thing, and I am hypocritical to not know better because I'm worried the outcome might be the same thing. I'm worried he's going to come and murder someone with fire and Brim's... fire.
No,
and
he's just
sulfur.
gonna run away. That's
Okay.
all he's going to do.
Yeah, he does seem like kind of a big bitch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as you say that, you like open the door and you see a bathroom with an iron tub with clawed feet against the back wall. There's neatly folded towels that rest across a table by the door.
Eamon shouts, "Yes!
You find a bathtub. It's
Yes!
so exciting!
Eamon, did you find them?
No, I found a bathroom.
Everything's coming up.
Why
Eamon.
do we give 2 shits about a bathroom?
Well, that's exactly where you're supposed to give 2 shits.
Oh my god.
You know what? I walked right into that, didn't I?
That was good.
Is
That's
Zelphine laughing in character?
She did just those like 2 or 3 laughs and then just covers her mouth and like, nope, didn't.
Zelphine, are those just your dogs now?
Well, we killed one owner, took the other one away, and then I guess the technical third in line just took off.
Well, the second one is still downstairs. That they are in like a dining room. As Mark and Irina are like
Right.
comforting her.
Yeah, I think at least we're all in agreement that lady is just kind of,
She's not well.
yeah, I think we should let her be, and maybe give her a little bit of help on that front when we can,
Yeah.
but...
Maybe she needs some emotional support dogs.
Aw, but there's
No,
not
these are
this
our emotional support dogs.
Yeah, something
we need them more.
Yeah, my emotional
support.
support... I need to resummon my emotional support horse as well.
Yeah. Just for the sake of things, you notice on the dog's collars, one says Humphrey, the other one says Gertrude.
Humphrey!
Oh my god.
Humphrey and Gertrude.
Those are the names I thought of just now, and I really like them, so that's their names now.
I love it.
They're blessed.
You know, he really does look like a Humphrey.
Yeah, he's got that Humphrey look to him.
Yeah, just kind of he's a little kind of galumphing.
Yeah, that they got like droopy faces and like a little bit of drool hanging out of the edge of their mouth.
Are they still very wary of Brim?
Yeah, they don't want to get near Brim, and like if you sit
That's
closer,
fair and valid.
if you like take a step closer to them, they'll like start to herd themselves behind Zelphine, even though they're like twice as wide as her almost.
Oh yeah, no, he's not moving closer to them.
Cool. Are you trying to open any of the doors, Brimstone?
Yeah, I'll get
This
I'll
one or
try and
this
open
one?
the two that we've got here, one after the other.
Okay. We'll go with this one first, cause dip, and that is J on my sheet. Oh yes. You open this door, and it's actually locked. So you like jostle it, and it doesn't open.
Can I athletics it open?
Yeah, give me a good old athletics roll. See what happens.
Okay. And just for the sake of clarity of it, I'm just gonna keep going until I do it. So like,
Reckless attack.
I mean, if she wants to give me reckless attack, that's technically only for like attacks. I'm not gonna chop the door down if I don't have to.
No.
A shove is an attack.
19.
Whatever. You open the door.
You don't
Like
need it.
you crack it just right, and the like bolt comes off, and you are immediately met by dolls. This room is completely full of pretty little dolls with powder.
Oh, hey,
skin.
I found something. No, keep going. Finish the description. I have a thing to say.
Powder white skin and auburn hair. Some of them are dressed beautifully, others plainly. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf, and others are arranged in neat little rows on wall-mounted shelves. Still others are piled atop a bed with a heavy wooden chest. What's most odd is all the dolls, apart from their clothing, look the same. They all look like Irina.
Oh, hey, I found Ismark's room. Yizik's room.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
that is what you see. A whole shit ton of dolls and a wooden chest.
Anybody wanna unpack this? Cause I'm not feeling up to it right now.
Yeah, all the dolls are staring at you, basically.
Yeah,
I guess
I'm gonna go ahead and close this door.
Can I
there's a
investigate that
chest.
room a little bit?
Yeah, you can investigate it.
I'll investigate. I'll
Okay.
go into the creepy doll room.
Roll me investigation check.
Yes. I'll take the case. That's 19.
Cool. So, you notice that the chest is unlocked. You open it and you find heaps of wrinkled clothing and a non-magical short sword. Underneath the bed, you find wine bottles with the Wizards of Wine's logo on it, and it says Purple Grape Smash No. 3.
Grape smash. That's good.
And yeah, you like examining all these dolls. They do look eerily similar to Irina, and some of them have really good outfits. And like you can't help but admire the like stitching on them because it's very delicate work to do doll clothes.
Right. She's just like, damn, this is good shit.
Yeah, and you notice, each of the dolls has the tag that says "Is no fun, is no blinksky."
Ugh. But dang. This would be cool if it wasn't super creepy.
Yep. And now you have a short sword if you want it.
Nice. I think she can use short swords. She can use daggers, so I don't know.
Probably not, but it's nice to have.
It's
You
true.
have a Zelphine.
It's true. You want another short sword, Zelphine?
Sure.
It's just a plain old short sword. Cool. So yeah, that was one room for Brimstone. Anybody else want to check a room? Or we're cutting back to Eamon, who will check another room. I'll bounce back between you guys. Unless somebody else wants to start opening doors or doing something.
I like the idea of giving everybody an opportunity to like open a room.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Honestly, at this point, Zelphine's probably staying in the hallway, like, having been asked, are these just your dogs now, is, like, deliberating over this.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, Riley's checking that out, so, Eamon will check this room. And that is... Let me just find that on my notes. Ah, yes, this room. So, this room smells of fine powder and perfume. There's a vanity with a mirror that stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. The door in one corner leads to basically a toilet. Spooky mirror. Is Dan talking?
Oh, sorry, there's no secrets in the toilet, I'm assuming.
You don't see anything in there.
Well, Eamon's not gonna reach his hand in there. He's just gonna, like, look at the mirror, and then look at the mannequin, and say, "Hey, Riley, there's a wedding dress in here." Because he feels like Riley would enjoy wedding dresses.
Yep.
Riley bolts.
Cool. I'm gonna move Riley into the room. Yeah, you see this gorgeous bridal gown, or at least it was probably gorgeous during the time. It's clearly been here a long time, and it's like faded.
Oh, that's sad. They didn't take good care of the long term, huh? All right.
You might be able to spruce it up if you wanted to.
It's true. It's sun damage, maybe. Or wait, no. There wouldn't be sun damage in fucking Barovia.
There aren't even any windows in this room.
He's just a little dusty.
Which,
She'll
by
like
the
dust
way,
it off and.
no windows. That sounds like a building code violation. There needs to be a fire exit.
Yeah, you see that, and you see this mirror in the corner, and do you examine the mirror at all, or anything else in this room?
Eamon will go to the mirror and sort of point at it, like do finger guns at himself, and then do an exaggerated smile.
Cool. You feel like, just from your natural paladin abilities, that there's some magic in this mirror. You don't know what.
Oh shit. Magic mirror. Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the bravest one of all?
It doesn't say anything back.
Riley.
It's shy.
Eamon and Riley energy is the most powerful energy.
It really is.
Riley, do you want to look at this mirror?
Yeah, I would definitely want to do an Arcana check on it.
Cool.
I'm getting powerful paladin vibes, so I'm also going to do a religion check if that helps at all.
Cool. Yeah, roll me Arcana check, Riley.
Oof, that was fucking bad.
I got a nat 20 on my religion check.
Oh shit!
Which means you know that magic mirrors are a thing that exist. I'm sorry, this isn't a religious thing.
Well,
I'm just saying.
untrained arcana, that's still a nat 20. I'm sorry, guys.
You rolled religion?
You tried so good.
You're like, yep. The religion sure says that magic mirrors are a thing that happens sometimes.
I'll roll arcana then.
Okay.
Actually,
you probably
can I
will
just-
do better than me.
Hey, Riley, sorry to interrupt, but Riley, you can use your Tides of Chaos on ability checks too.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It just means
Yeah.
whatever your next magic is going to explode, but yeah, you
Oh,
can do
okay,
that.
cool. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Oh
yeah,
my god.
that's like I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it's something that I keep forgetting
It's
about
an
too.
11 now.
I got a 13.
Fucking 11.
Yeah. You know that magic mirrors usually have some kind of code that you have to say into them, some kind of phrase that will activate them. You're not quite sure what this one would be for.
It's no fun, it's no blinksy.
Oh,
Did that work?
No.
Darn.
I got one. Strahd is a cool dude.
So as you say Strahd, just 1 second. Let me just roll a dice here.
Oh fuck!
Let me just roll
I fucked up everyone.
roll a
I'm sorry.
a D100 and see what happens.
Oh no.
Cool.
This is my life.
Cool.
That's an 84.
Cool. So as you say that, Strahd's like appearance starts to fade into the mirror, and he like looks at you. He's reflected, like just a reflection of Strahd is looking at you through the mirror. He gives you a big toothy grin. Can I get you to roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Me or Riley?
Just a sec. One humanite. Okay, so Riley, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Good. I'm glad. She's just gonna say wrong number. Hey, y'all. That was a nat 1. Goodbye.
Oh, hey.
Oh no!
Guess what? I'm sorry, Riley, but you're charmed again.
Shit. Goodbye. I'm done.
Eamon's just gonna look at Strahd and be like, "Really, man? This shit again?"
He kind of
No, it's
shrugs and says, "Come to my castle if you want to meet me."
I really don't. I do not want to do that.
I do. That sounds like fun.
Eamon will put his hand over Riley's mouth. Not now, sweetie.
I have
Adults are talking.
I have such a lovely banquet prepared for you, my dear.
Is it
Please.
gonna be?
Hey, you feel super compelled to go eat at his castle now?
Do I as well?
No. But, you
do.
can roll me a wisdom saving throw to see.
What? No! Okay, I got a 13.
You also are charmed by Strahd!
No, that seems like a great idea.
That sounds fun.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh,
It's a great time. We should invite Brim and
Yeah, that's a
Zelfie
great
and their
idea.
dogs, and it's gonna be great.
no, I completely agree.
Strahd kind of laughs and vanishes. Now it's just like your own reflection staring back at you, and you both feel compelled to go eat at his castle.
Man, I'm so excited to go to Strahd's castle and have dinner with him.
Oh, he's so nice. He's so generous.
Yeah. What a swell dude.
Hey, let's cut back to Brimstone.
We're fucking shit up over here.
Yeah, why don't we just do that?
Let's cut back to Brimstone.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about that.
Cool. So you're opening this other door, huh?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Because you don't hear what's going on in the other room. I'm so sorry. I expected David to succeed. Cool. So, Brimstone, you walk into this room and it's a floor-to-ceiling shelves lined with, in this windowless room that are just lined with books.
Oh, good. My favorite, a library.
Yeah, and you find like a desk in the middle with a brass lamp sitting on top of it. The chair behind the desk is comfortably padded and has the symbol of a roaring bear stitched into the back cushion.
So, is there like any open books anywhere?
There's like one on the counter, and it is like how to make a giant wicker ball, like. And
So
impress
Brimstone will
your
look down at
friends.
this book. Brimstone will look down at this book. He will look at it, flip a few pages, nod to himself, and go, "Yep, still can't read."
Yep. I forgot. You have no idea. You just see like a diagram in there of like this giant wicker ball.
Mm-hmm.
And like nothing else like sticks out to you there.
He's going to go out the room and he'll call out, "Eamon, Riley, did you find anything?"
Yeah, we found this. We found this
Sorry, go
cool
ahead.
magic mirror.
Uh-huh.
And you
We
notice
talked to
I'm
my
gonna start
good
walking.
vampire
I'm gonna start
friend.
walking towards the room.
Eamon, you notice sounds a little bit like weirdly glazed over. It's like he's not as intense as he usually is.
Yeah,
It's like,
and they
ah.
both.
What'd you
of them
find in the
got,
mirror, buddy?
So get this, if you like talk to the mirror, they'll like appear. And so Riley said like the name of Strahd, and then the strangest thing happened. Tell Riley.
Hey, why don't you both come out here?
Oh man, sure. But man, you won't believe what happened. Strahd.
Why don't you come here where I can see you and leave that room?
Alright, I think we're done here.
Yeah,
we
I think
talked to
we're
the cool
gonna-
guy, and
I
we're
think
cool.
we're gonna go out to
Hey,
yeah.
Strahd's castle.
So when hold on, and Bernstein's gonna block the hallway. Hey, Zelphine, can you come here for a second?
Yeah, Zelphine, what do you want to do?
So Zelphine's been in the hallway looking at these dogs, like, kind of talking under her breath, deliberating, like, I can't just steal dogs. They're good and loyal creatures. It doesn't work that way. But if nobody's here, like, able to take care of them, then it'd be really irresponsible. And then she, like, hears all this happening. It's just like, great, okay, hang on.
No,
And
bring the dogs. No, bring the dogs.
Okay, come here. Come with me. And she'll go over. What is happening?
Hey, Eamon, Riley, before we go there, why don't you pet some dogs? There's some good dogs here.
Oh,
You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Pet the dogs.
good boy. Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy?
Bernstein's gonna look at Zelphine, and they happened to find a mirror in there. Strangest thing.
Oh, okay. What about it?
Oh, they so remember how we met that good old person on Yester Hill, and Riley spent like a week, like a whole day out of commission?
Yeah.
That again. Except 2 of them.
They both really want to go see Strahd. He said there'd be food.
Always up for free food.
They
There's
really want that free
dancing
food. Yeah, there'd be
and
dancing.
cake.
So here's my thing, guys. I am totally on board with this plan, but I think that we really ought to make ourselves more presentable, you know?
Riley.
You took the words right out of my freaking mouth.
Riley,
Yeah,
I have
let's
a question to
give it
ask
a
you.
day, you know?
Right, Riley, how much silk did you find?
How much did I find? I found enough for what?
It was a couple of bolts. Let me just double
Mm.
check. Attic. Victor's workroom. That's it.
Do you think Strahd will want me to show up in my armor or in like a nice
No.
dress?
I mean, definitely you're
Yeah.
gonna have to get cleaned up. I mean, you both frankly look a mess.
No, I have been.
Mhm.
I'm almost dead.
It is, yeah, several bolts of silk cloth. But, yeah, Eamon, though, you think, no, Strahd will look after you. He's gonna give you food. Then you can rest in his castle. It sounds great, doesn't it?
Oh, that's true. He's a lord, man. He would have a bunch of clothes and
No,
stuff.
and you know what?
and
He
whatnot.
saw us. He'll probably want. I think he wanted us to come right away. It seemed urgent.
Okay,
Mhm.
but just think about it this way. You really want to make a really good impression on this guy when you show up to his castle, right?
Damn it.
Yeah, like you've gotta put in the effort, you know. I mean,
Like-
first impressions are everything, you know.
Hey,
I mean,
Zelphine, make a persuasion check.
Yeah,
can I assist?
you can assist, but you gotta roll a persuasion check. And the DC is 17.
Oh, good.
Damn.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
so I'm being assisted, so I have advantage. That's a 19.
Good.
Woo! Thank you. Thank God.
So she'll just look at Aim and be like, okay, maybe comfortable going like this? I don't know why you would be, but I honestly, look at me. I am a hot damn mess. I'm covered in blood. I don't even know. I don't know how old these clothes are. I have
Yeah, like
forgotten.
I feel
and they're
uncomfortable
torn up.
going
I
my
ripped-
current state. I'm barely
I
wearing
ripped-
anything.
I ripped both of my sleeves off. Look at this. Look.
I'm still mad about that.
Hey man, sun's
And now
not
you
out,
found a
guns
bunch
out.
of silk, and you've got the chance to fix this. You can't rush into things.
Hmm.
Oh
We
my
don't want to
God.
look too eager.
Riley, what if? Hear me out. There's a blacksmith here, right? So if we rescue them, we can get like a whole new wardrobe, new like shiny armor and like silk stuff.
Yeah, you could
That's why
have them
blacksmith-
make something out of chain for me.
Yeah.
You remember that she also said that she wasn't really good at making new stuff, she was just good at fixing stuff.
Well, my armor needs some
Doesn't
fixing.
matter. Shush.
Shoosh, yeah.
We're too dumb.
I'm just saying that last time you were there, she
No,
was
yeah.
like, I can't. My husband was the one that made stuff from scratch. And even then,
Well-
there's not a lot of materials in Barovia.
Yeah.
we're gonna be really dumb for the next 24 hours, so...
Yeah,
we
Brim
gotta find a
is
blacksmith.
pretty 100% sure that they're charmed after he mentioned he wanted them to make a chain shirt for him, and they just didn't, like...
Yeah, didn't bat
You
an
see
eye at
Eamon,
all.
like, twitch? His eye, like, twitches when Brimstone says that. But he like, it's almost like he can't snark back right now. So if you have anything you want to say to him, this is your opportunity.
Oh no, that'd be like taking
mean.
advantage of this. That'd be mean.
Anyways, we should go find the blacksmith gang.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go.
Brimstone and Zelfine are just making out. He's just like, fuck.
Yup.
Eamon, like, eagerly walks off, and he's, like, doing, like, a very happy walk, despite the fact that he looks beaten halfway to shit.
Can I go back to that room where they had that where they came out of?
Yeah. And yeah.
Can I just fucking smash that mirror quickly?
Yeah, cool. You smashed the mirror.
I just go inside and I just look at it and I like look around for the mirror and like I smash the gilded one and then just for good measure I go to the vanity and I smash the other one too.
Yeah, cool. Let me just double check something.
Oh dear.
But I think you're good. Where is it?
Are those magic items destructible?
Yeah, so as you smash the mirror, you feel like this like energy in the room and the spirit comes out of the mirror. He looks like an assassin of some kind. He very like handsome looking man. But like clearly like he has daggers in his hands and he's got this like cloak and he looks at you and he gives you a small smile and goes, "Thank you." And he vanishes.
No problem.
You just put
Brimstone just blinks. Brimstone just blinks and then just leaves.
Yeah. You just put an assassin's soul to rest. You should feel good. You get inspiration.
I don't feel good.
Oh, yay!
No problem, bro.
Yeah,
That's
no, we're good.
wonderful.
Like-
Riley and Amond are still charmed, though. That didn't change anything.
Oh no. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably made you feel better, though.
Yeah.
Is he in this room? No, there's nothing in this room.
There's lots of books in that room.
I like books. Oh, but we gotta hurry if we want to see Strahd.
Yeah, don't get distracted.
Well, there might be something about what Strahd likes in that room.
I can't read.
Does Strahd
Brim.
like books?
Oh, Eamon, don't you have like Strahd's diary? You should read it and make sure that there's nothing like see if there's like a thing about his favorite food or anything.
Oh,
Hey.
right!
Yeah,
What's
and
Strahd's
while
favorite food, Leanne?
Blood.
Well, I got
you're
plenty
at
of that. I'll just give him some mine. It's no big deal.
God, Sophie, this is like whenever somebody gets drunk and like you know they're gonna hate themselves in the morning, but like you just can't.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's like no
Hey.
stopping it, but also it's like, oh my god, this is this funny, but it's so pathetic.
Hey, Eamond, while you're at it, since you really want to make that good first impression, we got this whole library here. I know with your paladin training and everything, you probably know a lot about, like, Sword Coast etiquette, but what do you really know about Barovian etiquette? Like,
What?
you don't want to show up and look like an idiot because you're eating your Barovian salad with the Barovian dinner fork, so, like... Maybe you should look into that.
Brimstone is just in the background sweating and lost. Yeah.
I'm gonna need about 40 pages of fan art of this scene, by the way.
Lord.
I don't know
Brim's-
anything about that etiquette.
See,
Oh.
and she can't read, Eamond, you gotta help her.
I'm
Oh.
cool.
No, yeah, that's what I do. I'm a paladin. I help people.
Uh-huh.
Help me.
So first, I'm gonna help Riley learn how to read, and then I'll help Strahd by having him take some of my blood for his nice dinner.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But the reading first, definitely first.
Now we gotta find a blacksmith first.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Then the reading, then the blood.
Mhm. Then studying, yeah.
Cool.
I study up.
I mean, even if I was magically compelled to do something, and then you see Eamon's eye twitch again, I really, really want to make sure we do what we came here to do, and then we can go to Strahd's house.
Study on the way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So yeah, you're still opening doors then?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. That room. Okay, Victor's bedroom. So this handsomely appointed room contains a canopied bed, a low bookshelf, and a full-length mirror with a wooden frame on a wall across from the door. Set into the north wall is an arched window of leaded glass. Nothing here seems unusual.
Eamon will go over... Wait, there's a mirror, you said?
There's a mirror, and then there's like a bookshelf full of books.
Eamon will go over to the mirror and say, "Hey, Strahd!"
No, nothing happens this time.
Oh,
No,
man.
it's not the same mirror. I know, I miss him too.
I'd like to apologize to Ian and Shelbs.
No, this is great.
No, Ian and Shelbs love this. Brimstone
this
and
is
Zelfie
great.
hate it.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. I'm so happy that you actually said Strahd to the mirror. There's like, I was not expecting that to happen. It's like, if they mentioned Strahd's name at the mirror, so this
Can
will
he
happen.
even do that through mirrors? I didn't know he could do that.
Apparently.
It's like a phone call thing. It's like he has FaceTime.
Like, the mirror does other... The mirror could have done other stuff, too, because of the assassin in there, but, like, it specifically
Katie
says...
fucked up.
But Katie said Strahd! And so... It's got... And the mirror's gone now. You can't do what else it can do. But yeah, anyways.
Hey, look, we freed the assassin. That's the important part.
Yeah.
It was a team effort. We all freed the assassin together.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Sure.
If it
This is
wasn't...
a
That was totally
great-
intentional.
If it wasn't
great day
Brimstone,
for
the
Eamon.
one that saw it, I would have gotten Eamon to roll for figuring out what kind of assassin it was, but I don't think Brimstone would know that.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I mean, Brimstone's probably familiar with, like, some, like, with the existence of, like, thieves guilds,
Yeah,
but, like, he's not
specific
involved himself
ones.
with, like, politic.
yeah, like,
of, like-
you would have recognized it was like some kind of assassin's guild, but you didn't know which one.
Did I at least see the symbols on him?
Yes, and
Oh.
you know, you can roll a history check and see if it pops up in your mind.
Yeah, I mean, like, just, like, in such a way where, like, if it's something that comes up later, so I can describe it so somebody, like, anybody who might recognize it more might be able to, you know.
Yeah.
0!
Yeah, you have no fucking clue.
Yeah, I mean, that
There was an
tracks.
assassin?
No, I know there was an... Listen, let's not be dumb. There was an assassin, I just have no idea what they're all about.
Yeah, you know, like you would have recognized the way that they dressed is generally how assassins dress for like stealth missions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they're gone.
Alright,
Yeah.
Brim's gonna keep fucking going and following Avid and helping Avid
Cool.
clear the house.
So that this last door is locked.
Are we doing the Eamon method or the Zelfie method?
Eamon, you want to give it the old one too? You're muted, Dan.
I'm muted.
Dan. Where's Dan?
Dan. Goodbye,
Can you
Dan.
imagine? No, look, it's really impolite to go around knocking down people's doors, Brimstone.
Um,
Eamon
mean-
will say this like dead serious.
I mean, if you felt that way about it, you should have mentioned it before now. We've been, like, knocking down doors like it was our fucking job.
Look, but how would you feel if, like, how do you think Strahd would feel if I, like, went to his castle with, like, a catapult, and then I blew up his gate, and then I, like, ran inside, and then I cut his head off and put it on a pike? Like, imagine how he would feel if I did that, and then his eye will twitch again.
I don't think
I
he
can't-
feels much of anything anymore.
Man, that's really sad. I should give him some blood when I see him so he'll feel better. And then
We
Eamon
need-
will open up the... Oh, right. Yeah, it's locked.
It's
We
locked.
need to give him hugs and blood.
Yes. That's
Uh,
exactly what we should do.
Zelfine will walk up and just be like, you know, you're right. You don't be smashing down people's doors. We need to do this the delicate way. Even if it might also be the time-consuming way, it will be worth it.
Cool.
And she'll go to, like, pick the lock, but purposefully, like, maybe mess up a few times and take as long and just laboriously as possible.
Cool.
I love
Aemond,
Zelfine.
Roll me
Aemon's-
performance check.
Sorry, may I interject?
That's a dirty 20.
Cool. Yeah, you look like you're doing your job. It's just a little tricky.
Aemon's eye will twitch again and say, just take all of the time you need, Zelfine.
This is just a particularly delicate lock. These doorknobs are antiques, and I don't want to break anything, you know?
No.
You are incredibly talented, and I understand you can't rush perfection.
Mm-hmm.
Now roll me an actual, like, thieves' tools roll.
Yeah. 23.
Cool, yeah. You, like, actually unlock it really easily, and then, like, continue to pretend to unlock it.
I unlock it, I relock it, I unlock it again.
Yeah. You just hear click, 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 click. And then as you keep doing this, and then eventually, yeah, you're like, you grow tired of that, and it just comes right off.
Yeah, lot of tumblers on this one. Hang on. All right, there we go.
Cool.
Back with Riley, I start helping Riley to take my measurements for an outfit.
Yeah, you're like holding your arms out, and you are like the length of the
Oh my
hallway.
gosh, she's so excited. Because, yeah.
Do I, he's like super tall, so he's like bending down, like, do I need to, how does this,
Oops, sorry, I moved.
sorry, I'm just very tall.
No, yeah, just do a
I was just moving the dogs, because that's...
Oh. Oh, gotcha.
You gotta get a chair.
So yeah,
Actually, she's pretty tall, too. Oh, sorry.
as Zelfine, you finally unlock this, you open the door, you see what looks to be like a closet, but chained at the back is Ingrid, the woman that ran the blacksmith shop. She looks like she has a big bruise on her cheek, and like several, like her clothes are a bit ripped, and she's chained to the wall in iron shackles. She, like, as the door opens, she like squints because it's dark in there, and she has like blood trickling down onto her hands.
Eamon will sort of tut. Oh no, this won't do. And then he'll go over to Ingrid and lay on hands for 4.
Cool. It doesn't make any of her, like, the bruises get like a little yellow, but her, like, it doesn't clean up the blood on her hands because it's not actually an injury. It's just caked on there.
Oh,
And she
this looks.
looks at you and goes, "What are you doing here?
Oh, well,
Thank you.
you see,
Please get me out of here."
anything for a blacksmith. And then,
No, go ahead.
and then Eamon will try to strike the chain with his magic axe and destroy it.
Cool. Just roll me damage on that. I'm gonna say that you hit.
Okay. I have to roll my attack first, anyways. But
Yeah, go for it. Unless it's like a really bad roll, I say you
12
hit.
points of damage.
Yeah, you like, barely even like hit the one, and it just comes right off. The iron shackle breaks in two, and collapses, and her hand like falls down onto like next to her. She like is very weak as she tries to like lift it back up.
Eamon will like put his hands under her arms and be like, "Upsy daisy."
Hey, Amond, why don't you go tell the others that we found the blacksmith, give them the good news, and I'll help her out of the room.
Is anybody else here, Ingrid?
She like kind of like looks confused for a second and goes, I don't think so. It's been a while. I've been in this closet for several days now. And she's just like, she looks exhausted and dehydrated, and
We should give her some water. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go check one more closet because I'm worried there might also be a prisoner in there.
Yeah, go do good paladin things.
Yes, I will. Eamon does actually hum that to himself as he walks away.
Oh my god.
I love charmed Eamon.
It's good.
So much.
The dogs like
Good.
start to follow you for a minute, Amid, and then stop, and then go back towards Zelphine and wait.
Is it because I was doing the do?
Yeah, they're like noise, bark, bark, bark.
Who's this funny man?
It's funny, man. Bark, 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 bark.
Who this funny metal boy?
Who this funny metal boy? Bark, bark. That's what dogs sound like. So are you heading over here to this guy?
Yeah.
Cool. And I guess I'll actually explain this room because you guys ran through here earlier and I didn't have a chance to say anything about it.
Oopsies.
It was So yeah, this master bedroom is like time has faded the grandeur of it. The furnishings have lost some of their color, and there's you see the rope that comes down.
Now that Eamon is alone, he will say to himself, "Ha ha ha! Yes, I will win the Lord's favor, and he will name me his heir, and I will rule this land alongside him."
Cool. So yeah, you open up this closet here, and you find cloaks and coats and gowns and other fancy apparel hang from the hooks in this closet. Arranged on low shelves are many fine shoes, slippers, and boots. You think you could find a really good outfit to wear to Strahd's castle here?
Yes, Riley, I found the closet.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Riley's like measuring brimstone at this point when she hears that.
Yeah. She's like writing down some measurements and she's like, oh man, okay, I'll be there in a second. And then she writes down a little bit more and then, oh wait, she can't write. So
You
it's
can't
just
write.
like scribbles.
It's all scribbles. Like to
Sure,
her,
she
Only
knows
she knows
numbers.
what it
I'm
is.
sure she has
Yeah.
numbers.
I think she can keep it in her head. I think she's
Yeah,
smart enough for that.
exactly.
yeah,
I think she's like has a system down.
yeah.
And Eamon will open up this cabinet. He's like, oh, maybe there's gifts for Strahd.
Yeah. You open that and you see basically like undergarments.
That could be a gift for Strahd.
If he was feeling spicy.
Maybe after we
Fucking
get to know
something
each
from
other a little
Victoria's
better.
Secret.
Barovia's Secret, everyone.
Victoria's Secret.
Oh
Guys, guess what the episode title is now?
I guess so. Yep, that's it.
Oh.
We gotta tell everybody.
As Riley walks into the room, Eamon will hold up the underwear and go, "Do you think I like these?" And it's
Eamon.
like a pair of ladies' underwear.
Yeah, it's
Aimant. I think what he'll like the most is our company.
That's really sweet, Riley. You always know just what to say.
I know.
Brimsham's gonna follow Riley into this room.
and you just see Eamon holding up like this old school ladies' underwear. Like none of it is like flattering because it's like medieval
Some
underwear.
bloomers.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like bloomers and
So, hey, Leanne, last time, as I recall, this is something that we just had to deal with, right?
yeah.
Like there wasn't any way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's Strahd's charm, it's just 24 hours. There's no way to, like, break it.
Yeah, well, actually, Eamon does have a way to break it, but,
I don't think he wants to.
no.
Do I know about that?
No.
Well, Eamon did mention that he has a way to reverse, like, charms of evil creatures.
Did he mention that?
Yes, he did. He did mention that on Yesterhill. He mentioned protection from evil.
Yeah, but that
Oh,
is
wait,
only that's only a preventative measure. It's not a way to
Right.
break
No,
it.
it
It
I think
gives
it
me
allows
another
you to get
save.
Oh.
So if you can somehow trick Eamon into casting protection from evil, look, you can try. That's
I
all
think,
I'm gonna say.
yeah, I just,
I always understood that as like something you had to do beforehand.
if the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm.
Because
It doesn't force a new
My
save.
mistake.
That's how I understood it, anyways.
Anyways, back to the underwear.
Back to this good scene. I don't know if I could work with this.
Oh, but hey, look at this closet. And then he's going to show Raya the amazing closet.
It is just full of fancy clothes.
Are they both going inside the closet?
Riley definitely is.
Eamon also does. Please
Yes.
don't really think you're going to
Okay, as I head inside the closet, I'm gonna take the dresser and I'm gonna push it in front of the door.
Yes!
Good. Yeah, you two roll me a perception check. You might not even notice him doing this.
Can I give myself disadvantage because I'm so focused
Yeah, I
on
feel
the
like
clothes?
this would be disadvantage.
Yeah, you're just super into those clothes.
Yeah, that's perception. Where's my perception?
That's
That's a 6.
14.
So
is
yeah,
too
Riley has
perceptive.
no idea, but Eamon, you're like, why is Brimstone moving the? And then it's like in front of the door.
And then I just quickly stand in front of it.
Yep.
Brimstone!
Just keep looking at clothes!
You seem to have accidentally pushed a thing in front of the door. Could you
Oh
move
fuck,
it?
I'm sorry. Hold on, let me figure it out.
Oh no, the clothes were a trap! Oh, they got me again.
No, just keep looking around. Yeah, pick something nice out.
Okay, might as well since we're here.
Okay.
Alright,
Hey, Zelfine, I think you need your help with this dresser!
Yeah, Zelfine, you're like still like half carrying Ingrid, who is larger than you, because she is a buff woman who works with metal all day. And like these dogs are like following you, or kind of running ahead of you because this is a very tight hallway. And you hear shouting from the other room.
Yeah, she's gonna help Ingrid as best as she can, just kind of slowly moving down the hallway, but she's gonna tell her, okay, so something that you should know, we're here to help you, we're gonna get you out of here, we're gonna get you the, medical attention that you need. Part of my group is a little bit impaired right now, for, like, the next 24 hours.
Oh.
They are still going to help you, maybe don't pay super close attention to anything that they say. Don't take it seriously.
All right. I just want to get out of here. Preferably away from the Burgomaster. He sees me again, he'll lock me up again.
Well, that's not going to be a problem. We've already taken care of him. And yeah, we're just gonna get you home.
What do you mean, taking care of him?
You know, we took care of him. As in, he is no longer the Burgomaster.
Oh,
And has no power here.
that's something. Usually Ezek puts down any rebellions. He's the one that dragged me here. And she like motions to a giant like bruise on her arm. Stupid giant fiend arm grabbed me.
Yeah, well, we took care of him too.
Jesus. I mean, not Jesus. There's no Jesus.
I mean,
keep doing
listen.
this.
Listen, the sentiment is correct, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
She just looks shocked. And she's like, damn, you adventurers. Can't ever predict you guys.
Meanwhile, Eamon is
Hey,
like
hey,
stripping off
Zelfine!
his armor and his clothes, like trying on stuff inside the closet.
Also,
Yeah,
you can
Riley's
get,
giving
like,
him
about
some
here at this
pointers.
point, and then
Yeah.
like, the dogs have started running around.
Zelfine would tell her, yeah, now remember that sentiment of how capable we are when you hear some of the words that are going to come out of two of these idiots' mouths. I promise, they're not usually this big of idiots.
Zelfine!
That one's normal amount of idiot right now. So let's go see what's happening.
So, yeah, do you lead her into the master bedroom?
Yeah, she'd lead her into the bedroom and then just kind of like let her rest on the bed while we.
I have my back up against the dresser and I'm smiling sheepishly at Zelfine.
Yeah,
Oh, hey!
Brimstone!
yeah. Zelfine brings in this
Brimstone?
giant.
Sorry, Eamon. I threw out my back. You're gonna have to give me a little bit.
Oh no, Brim, are you okay? We can't have that happen.
I can heal you. Just let me open the door up and I can heal
Holy
you.
Shit,
Brim, I
guys.
found a really cool coat for you. It was perfect.
Oh man, I really want to see that.
Yeah, you just kind of like put Ingrid on the bed. This like mountain of a woman, just kind of like she looks like shit, and she just like is looking at this giant tiefling, giving a sheepish grin, and she's like, "Oh my god."
Hey! Welcome to this day that I'm having.
It seems to be a day for everyone. Oh.
Yep.
She's like,
Hey, thinking of it, while you're... Oh, no, go ahead, Leanne.
yeah, she's like rubbing her wrists and like kind of like peeling off some of the caked on blood on her hands.
Hey, I know you just, like, got out of prison and whatnot, but off the top of your head, do you happen to know anybody who can, like, say somebody happened to be hypothetically charmed by, you know, like, some crazy powerful, like, lord of somewhere? Is there anybody in town who might, perhaps, and he's just kind of, like, adjusting his pose to, like, keep the dress in front of the door, might be able to, like, help with that a bit?
A few more, like, kicks at the door. It's like, Brimstone, I can't break this down. That would be really impolite of me.
No, I'll get it. Just give me a little bit.
She just kind of like
Okay.
looks at you because nobody in town really has any magic or anything. We're not. I mean, the strongest person in town was Ezek, and it sounds like you guys killed him.
Oh, yeah, no, he's dead.
Great, thanks. He fucked me
He
up
was
real
such a
bad.
nice
I
young
hated
man.
him.
Yeah, no, me too.
He's the one that hung my husband, so, you know.
Oh, yeah, super fuck him.
Yeah. But as far, I don't really know much about being charmed. I always heard that you just gotta wait it out.
Nah. Shit.
I've never
Oh,
been
hey, Zelfine,
charmed.
I had a terrible thought, Zelfine.
Oh?
Eamon's got someone after him, doesn't he?
I think a few people at this point, honestly.
Yeah.
Aemond is trying to teach Riley how to read with the Tome of Strahd.
Yeah, you two have just kind of sat down and started reading the Tome of Strahd.
Story time. Yeah, story time with him.
Once upon a time, there was a brave vampire. And his name was Strahd von Zarovich.
Hello! My boy! That's my boy!
Yeah!
Riley turned into one of those horrible people on Tumblr who is just like, that's my son!
Oh
He's
no!
so evil, but I love him!
He's just misunderstood.
Yeah, he's a misunderstood boy. He has feelings.
It's too real!
It's
God.
too real, and I hate it.
Oh man.
Zelfine's gonna walk over to the dresser that's blocking the doorway, and she's gonna give like a couple of knocks on it, and just be like, "Wow, good grief, Brim! This is a real sturdy piece of furniture here. Like this is solid. Did they carve this directly out of a tree? How did you move this in the first place? Guys, it's gonna take us a little bit, I think, to get this back out from the front of the doorway. I don't know how you did this in the first place, I'm gonna be honest, but it's gorgeous. This looks like some kind of family heirloom, so like we gotta be really, really careful about how we move this thing. Guys, I think you might just need to like chill out in there for a little bit. I hear there are some beautiful clothes. Riley, you've got your stuff with you. Maybe this is a good opportunity. You can use this time to, make some alterations,
Yeah, like, if you need to, like, just take a nap. And, like, I mean, we're all a little fucked up anyway, so, like, I mean, we were gonna go to sleep anyway, so, like,
Because, like,
You guys are just gonna make them nap in the closet.
That's what we're doing. We're real dumb.
As gorgeous as I'm sure everything in there is, like, you're gonna have to make some alterations for Giant Man out here, like, I'm sure. So, you can get started on that.
Brimstone, like,
when we
his
can
eye
get
twitches
you
when
out-
she calls him Giant Man.
Oh, she does it with like the biggest grin on her face, and she's like, "So when we are able to get you out of there, we will be, you know, that much closer to being probably ready to maybe."
Riley's just gonna make fucking I Heart Strahd stencils on the costumes or the outfits.
That's so pretty.
She's gonna, like, embroider a Leatherman jacket with, like, Strahd. Like, Strahd on the back.
Strahd for life.
The Strahd Squad.
Strahd squad.
It's. I know. I swear I'm not joking. This is actually a very good time for us to take a long rest if we
Oh
want to
yeah,
do
it's
that.
perfect actually. Strahd squad's good though, and I'm so happy you said that. Thank you, Ian. For
You're
that.
welcome.
No, that's the name of the episode. It's Strahd Squad.
Strahd Squad! Fuck!
Holy shit, yes.
There's too many good names. Why can't we have 2 names?
So I guess right now Zelfine and Bryn's plan is to get someone else to come up and take Ingrid away, and we're just gonna fucking sit here and take a long rest.
Cool.
Yeah.
You remember that Ismark and Irina are downstairs. So one of you could go get them.
Cool.
Zelfine, you wanna take Ingrid downstairs?
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool. She, like, gets herself up and, like, leans on you, and you guys go downstairs. Did I remove the man? The man's gone, yeah. The man that wandered
Who was
in.
the man?
You'll never know now, because you didn't stop and ask him.
We didn't.
He's gone now.
Goodbye, handsome man.
Goodbye, man.
You might...
We were a little busy.
So yeah, you open up this door and you see the dogs have followed you, and the dogs kind of rush ahead of you, Zelfie, as you open the door and like get up to Lydia, the Burgomaster's wife, and kind of lay their head on her lap on either side, and she's just crying. And I've lost one of the dogs. Where did the other dog go? There it is. And, like, Ismark and Irina kind of turn to you as you wander in. They go, "Oh, Ingrid, thank goodness you're alright." And she's like, more or less. And, like, Ismark runs over and, like, tries to prop her up, and he's, like, really small compared to her. But he manages to get her kind of propped up and goes, I'll take her where she can get some help. Please, I will see you later. And off Ismark goes with Ingrid. And it's just Irina and Lady Lydia and the dogs in this room. It looks like a big old dining room. And I've lost my sheet. Where's my sheet? I can explain more about this room. Cool. Yeah, this is a dining room with a chandelier of wrought iron with wax candles that hang above the polished wooden dining table. Along the table are like 8 chairs. And none of that is important. You see like cake and tea on the table. And there's just like things in the corner, like lots of like scraps of fabric around. Clearly this is where they were like making the costumes, those hideous costumes for the children to wear for the festival. And off they go. And Irina turns to you, Zelfie, and goes, "Is everything all right up there?"
As alright as it usually is with our bunch. She'll just kind of like gesture to her, like, still very bloodied self and say, we're probably just gonna rest here if that's alright, to get ready for our next step. None of us are really prepared to keep moving at this point.
You don't want to head back to the inn? You want to stay here?
Honestly, it's probably for the best. We've got two of our party who just really don't need to be moved at this point.
You hear from upstairs Eamon screaming, "Ready? Okay, it's Strahd Squad!"
Riley! And...
Eamon!
Yeah!
Sorry,
We
I was
love Strahd. We love
love
Strahd.
Strahd.
Cool.
We need to work on it.
We need to focus on the timing and we've got to be snappier. Yeah,
We have
yeah.
plenty of time to practice in this.
Yeah, that's a great idea, guys. And Brimstone will try and help them, but he'll be throwing off the time and clapping arrhythmically on purpose.
Yeah. Tambourine boy. Yes. Fucking love it.
Yeah, so you see Irina lean into Lady Lydia and goes, "Is it alright if we stay here for tonight?" She kind of nods and pats her dogs and goes, For now, I suppose there's nothing I can do. You can do whatever you want. Please just don't hurt me. Irina's patting her gently, going, We won't hurt you. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure that the city does not harm you.
Yeah, we've got no intention of doing any more harm. In fact, if we can stay for the night, we plan to get out of your hair.
Please feel free to use the master bedroom. Where is my son?
He took off after we ran into him. We found him shut up in a room, and then he ran away when we came in.
That boy. He is going to get himself killed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried my best. I tried my best. It is difficult when they do not listen.
Some people don't want to be helped, and there's not much you can do about that. I'm gonna leave you and Irina to it, and head back upstairs.
Cool. There is also several rooms on the main foyer that you have not explored, but sure. Go, you head back upstairs to the nonsense. Yeah.
I feel like we need a banner. We need a banner to say, hey.
We should make a banner.
We're here for you, Strahd. You've had hard times. Happy birthday. Or something.
Yeah. Is this Strahd's Oh my god,
it could be.
Birthday.
It could be. Who knows? He's so old. How could he remember? But he's so refined.
Maybe if we do it when we get there, we can make it a yearly tradition, and we can celebrate his birthday again. And maybe he'll be happy.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be the best.
Cool.
And we'll shed a single tear. It's so beautiful.
Zelfing,
gonna be great.
As you start to head upstairs, you notice that the dogs aren't following you. They seem to be staying with Lady Lydia.
No!
Yeah, she figured. She just kept going.
That hurts the most.
You can't just steal someone's doggos, though.
I mean, they are her doggos.
Yeah.
Technically, they were
so
her
loyal.
husbands, but they are good doggos. They did, and they are seeing one of their owners sad.
Good and loyal boyos.
Hey, Zelfine!
Well, we're cleared to stay here for the night, so
Oh, good.
Monitor the idiot squad.
Eamon has exhausted himself trying to get the door open and has fallen asleep.
Yeah, you're just so
Yeah.
low on HP, and you start reading the story in the Tome of Strahd completely wrong, like changing everything about it basically, and then you fall asleep with the book in your hand.
Riley, like, made herself a nest of clothes.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's
Are we
adorable.
snuggling? Are we doing a Strahd snuggle?
We could do a Strahd snuggle. That'd be cool.
Aw.
A friendly Strahd snuggle.
I think they're asleep. Hey, there was that library. Think there's anything worth looking at in there?
Couldn't hurt to look.
I can't read.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay. If there's any accounts about those werewolves, I'd be interested in looking at that.
And Zelphine will head over to the library.
Cool. So yeah, roll me an investigation check to look through the books.
Oh, that's an 8.
Cool. So yeah, you look through the books, and most of them seem to be like nothing really particularly interesting. Nothing to do with werewolves, nothing to do with vampires. You catch one book that says The Chronicles of Rava, the Sword Mage. And then you see another one that's like The Poetry of Wilhelmina Moonwalker. And the last book you pick up, though, says A Complete History of the Serpent Isles.
The lusty Barovian maid.
Yes. That's, you find that one like right away and you're like, and you put that one back.
Serpent Isles, did Mia happen to mention that?
I believe she might have.
I think she did, but that's also in that gray area. Shelbs know that, or does Zelphine know that?
Yeah,
but I think she did.
I believe she did mention that she was from the Serpent Isles. She at least mentioned that she was part of Snake Party. That wanted to be called the Serpent's Fangs, but, you know, PR, everyone clung onto Snake Party first.
Yeah, so Zelphine will take that one, and then kind of look over the library, think to herself, I could probably do a better job of looking, but I'm tired, these books aren't going anywhere. And she'll head back.
Cool.
Neat.
Dun 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 dun. Done? Question mark?
I guess, like, if she brings that book back, Brim will ask her, like, to show him a little bit of, like, how to read Common, and they'll just sit there, like, reading for a bit before, like, they rest in shifts. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you spend, like, some time reading, some time is sleeping in shifts.
Question. Eamon did fall asleep earlier, so he gets his long rest over with faster, right?
Yes.
Question.
Not by much, though.
I know. I don't need much time. Question. Is there a keyhole in the closet? Also, firstly, do we level up yet?
I will have to think about that, but there is no keyhole in the closet.
Never mind then. Eamon will have a nice rest.
You figured, like, you saw a keyhole on the door heading into the master bedroom. Once you're in the master bedroom, you figured that there'd be no point in putting a lock on the closet as well.
Yeah, because Misty Step doesn't work that way. I have to
you
be
have
able
to
see it.
Yep.
And there's no windows or anything in here.
Yep. It's not like the kitchen downstairs where there was windows everywhere.
So in the morning...
We also get a long rest?
Yes, everybody gets a long rest.
Okay.
And now you level up.
Yay!
Oh, gosh.
We can handle that, like, next session. For now,
I'm
let's
doing
just...
it now. Aw.
It's just a pain to do it midway through an episode.
Yeah.
But I will say, for the sake of things, that you've done enough stuff that you can level up for next session.
Oh, dang.
means I get my aura finally. That would have helped a lot a little while ago.
But also that, I guess that means that Brimstone does. Yeah, Brimstone takes a 6th level in Barbarian.
Yep.
That's bad.
No weird werewolf stuff for him yet.
Yep, not yet.
Good.
Anyways.
Yeah, you wake up to, like, the sound of people moving about downstairs.
And I still head over heels for Strahd von Zarovich.
We're still
yes,
charmed, I
because
think.
it was like...
Did I have any dreams about Strahd?
Actually,
Oh my
yes.
God, yes.
Hey, everybody, roll me some nightmare checks / strength
good.
checks.
This
Are you
is my
serious?
favorite part.
Question. Do I just fail because I'm charmed by Strahd?
Yeah. Let me do... You're not gonna get the dream I actually planned for you, though, because of... You're charmed. Let me just
Maybe
pull up
next
my
time.
Next time. I had a whole thing that I had planned for...
Hey, guess what I rolled?
What did you roll?
I got a nat 1.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, boy!
I have a document all set up, and I need to find it.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
This is an amazing episode, guys.
Wait, did I automatically fail too, I guess?
Yeah, I'm
we're
gonna do
having
something
Strahd.
special
Okay.
for you two. HBT Nightmares? I can't remember.
I
what
do.
named
I
it.
have another question.
There it is.
Perhaps we can deal with it quickly before the nightmares. How well did Zelfie manage to teach me any reading, any letters in common?
Roll me, intelligence? Roll me intelligence.
Okay, me. Yeah.
Yeah, you. Because it's him trying to pick up stuff.
Oh shit! A 13.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you've gotten some basic comprehension down. I wouldn't
Neat.
say you could, like, read a book yet, but you could start reading some signs, probably, and
Yeah,
you could...
and like I understand the concept of phonetics because
Yeah.
like I can read a different language.
Yeah. And right
Mhm.
now, you can read Go Dog Go.
Mhm.
If you've ever come across Go Dog Go. Yes, I like your hat. That kind of stuff. you
Where
like
my
my
hat
hat?
is at.
Yeah. Brimstone, you rolled a 14 for your wisdom save, so
Yes.
your dream is quiet and still. There's no sounds, no images, just nothing. It's quiet for a change.
Fucking finally.
Hey, Zelphine, you rolled bad.
Fuck me up. I'm ready.
There is blood on your hands, dripping from your twin blades. A body is on the ground. You hear people calling in the distance, and you know you have to run. For a moment, though, you consider staying put, letting them catch you. It would all be over then. But your feet move before you realize it, and you're dashing off into the night. You can feel the mask on your face, and it hurts a little bit. And, yeah. I'm just gonna say, Eamon and Riley, you dream about meeting Strahd and dancing with him. Both of you.
Oh shit!
Eamon, you definitely hear, like, you're dreaming about dancing with Strahd. It's great.
Wait, what?
What was that you cut off?
Eamon's... he's dancing with Strahd. It's great. It's good.
Eamon is, like, very confused for the whole dream. It's like, hey, are we gonna, like, talk about, like, that whole... You called me, like, the son of a general or something? Okay.
Yeah, no.
And I imagine, like, Strahd just doesn't reply, and it's, like, Eamon, like, trying to interject. It's like, so this, like, evil shit, about that. And then Eamon just gets shut down by dancing.
Yep.
Too busy boogieing.
Yep. Just because you're charmed. Like, I had a whole thing for Eamon, but it doesn't make any sense if he's charmed.
I mean, is it a dream involving Strahd, or?
Yeah.
Well, then he could, if Strahd wants it to happen, it could happen.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Riley, you dream about dancing with Strahd again.
Nice.
But, Eamon, yeah, you wake up on a battlefield. There's bodies all over the place, and skeletons litter the ground. You see people fighting the skeletons next to you, and in the distance you see Strahd atop of his nightmare, clashing with a robed skeleton man riding a skeletal horse. They clash in sword and magic just all around you. You hear Strahd commanding you to go and fight. And you see Barovian men clashing with skeletons. And you see the occasional half-man, half-wolf attacking other wolves on the field.
Aemond will follow his orders without question. Like, this is something he was born to do. Like, this was his destiny.
Yeah. Strahd is commanding you to fight these skeletons, and this lich in front of you cackles as he fights Strahd.
I will... Can I divine smite in my dream? Is that a thing I can do?
I mean, it's a dream. You can...
So I can.
You can, you just can't do it against Strahd, because in this dream...
Oh, I'm not going to do it against Strahd. I'm
He's
going to do
command-
it against the Lich.
Yeah, right now the Lich is a bit further away.
I have Misty Step in my dream, don't I?
We're not fighting. I'm not doing a fight scene in your dream.
Sorry. It's more hypothetical than anything.
Yeah.
Like, if it's all surreal and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah,
But sure.
The Lich and Strahd are fighting while you are fighting these skeletons, and like a wolf comes out of nowhere and tries to bite you.
Aemond will immediately turn on the wolf and start hacking away at it with his axe. Like, fucking bloodlust in his eyes.
Yeah, so you like take down this wolf, and then you hear a small, familiar voice behind you going, "Aemond? You don't usually come to this dream. Are you lost?"
Aemond will turn around, and that's Olivenka, right?
Yeah, and little Olive is staring up at you, standing on this
Oh
battlefield.
boy. I look to Strahd.
He is too busy fighting the Lich right now to notice.
What do I think Strahd would want me to do?
You don't know.
Can I make an insight check to see if I do the horrible thing?
Yeah, sure.
Like, I don't know what he would want me to do.
You don't know, because usually children aren't on the battlefield. Right now, you just know Strahd wants you to fight enemies.
Well,
And-
I guess would that be a 25? Because that's the first one?
Yeah, just...
It's a nat 20.
Nat 20, you know that Strahd wants you to protect the people of Barovia. And Olive is a person that lives in Barovia, so...
Get behind me, Olive. It's not safe.
She, like, does, and looks up at you and goes, "They're always fighting, those two. Always. I don't want to see any more fighting."
Aemon will... His hand kind of shakes. I have to, Olive. I have to protect you.
But it's just a dream, isn't it? And then, like, the dream ends at that point. And you wake up.
I have a Strahd hangover. I don't know if that breaks Strahd's hold. I imagine he still has it.
Yeah, he still got you. Because it's 24 hours. Mostly, like, the last time we did this with Riley, it was just, like, at the end of the 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. Stupid sexy Strahd.
Do we want to skip to the end of the 24 hours?
Yeah, I figure we're just gonna we're just gonna sit tight.
We're gonna be locked in the closet for a while. Yeah.
For a whole day.
Like, during the day,
Brimstone, I'm hungry, please.
I want a snack!
you hear, like, the cook come upstairs with, like, a plate full of food and goes, "I gotta feed someone. It's my job. Like, I don't know what else to do, man."
I got trail rations, but they're starting to run out.
You're fine.
You don't want to ruin your appetite before the big banquet, do you?
I'm really hungry. It
true.
hurts.
Yeah, the cook
gotta pull
brought you, Zelphine, and Brimstone, like, a tray full of, like, kind of stale bread and, like, some beet soup and some tea. It's a bit watered down, though.
I am going to mark my 4 days rations down to 2 days rations, because me and Riley had some.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, we had some snacks.
As Zelphine and I are sitting outside, the room. Brim's gonna kind of turn to Zolfine and go, so, I don't know, how you doing, I guess?
Fine. And she says this, and she's spending most of her time kind of like reading over the book again, but you probably would notice at some point that even without thinking about it, sometimes like her hand just up and touches her face and like just seems satisfied that there's nothing there and goes about her business, but it just keeps happening.
You okay?
I mean, as okay as I ever am in Barovia.
That's fair. We've got a bunch of stuff to do next still. We've got that kid to find, and I think it's probably time for us to go and find those werewolves.
Hmm.
Eamon, Riley, how are you feeling? Any less,
I miss
No, I
my
was-
Strahd boy.
God.
Yeah,
Okay, and Brimstone will keep checking up on them until, like, it wears off.
Yeah, like this is like a whole like most of the day because you guys basically it's like the afternoon before they finally snap out of it, like late afternoon, because that's about when you came yesterday.
And then on the last one, Eamon says, "Brimstone, open the fucking door. I'm gonna kick your ass."
Listen, what else was I fucking supposed to do?
Oh, sorry. My head is broken. Oh, jeez. And then you hear Eamon. He vomits.
You okay?
Riley, in the middle of like writing, or sewing the Strahd is fucking awesome into the jacket. She just drops it.
Yeah, and Eamon vomits into the jacket.
Vomit right into that jacket.
Well, you okay?
He fucking got me again, that ass!
Okay. Before we let you out, I need to hear you say the word. Strahd is a fucking asshole.
Yeah, Strahd's a fucking asshole.
I'm gonna
I hate him.
fucking murder him.
That's the
I'm
plan.
gonna help
You're
you.
gonna fucking murder who?
I'm gonna fucking murder Strahd von Zarevich.
Yeah,
There
sorry
it
about
is.
sorry about the whole like dresser thing. I genuinely did not know what else to do.
You know what? That's fair. That's honestly
No,
very
it's
fair.
just
Thanks
quick
for looking
thinking.
out for us.
Yeah,
Yo.
we appreciate it.
The only consolation we've discovered is that people charmed by that hustle get real stupid when they are.
Look, I've been studying some paladin shit, and I think it'll be a lot less likely to happen again. As soon as I reach 6th
Good.
level, Eamon says, turning to the camera.
Okay, let me get you guys out of there. And Branston's gonna effortlessly chuck the dresser out of the way.
It's really not heavy
The
at all.
dresser.
Yeah, it's like made out of balsa wood almost.
Nice.
You know, my only I'm surprised that we managed to convince you that this was also antique because I think the walls of this place are wood.
Yep.
No, that's good. I'm glad we were just fucking dumb.
Okay, now we gotta
So what
go.
we learn,
Don't
Don't
say
release
Strahd in front of a
wizards.
mirror.
Or he'll appear. He's like Bloody Mary.
But I only said it once. That's not fair.
That's true.
Maybe say it 0 times.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Start
Yeah,
calling
so
him he who must not be
don't-
named.
Yeah, exactly. He's Voldemort now.
Oh man, it's the name taboo.
Alright. So Zara bitch is fuck.
I mean, you guys were like a couple steps away from like syndication at this point. Like, good lord,
Ugh.
What do you mean syndication?
you invented a club. You had
yes, we
jackets.
did do that, didn't we?
Oh my god, yeah, we had a whole song. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. It was
That doesn't exist in this world.
Tear.
Fucking tear.
Don't use the Lord. You know what? You can use it in vain. This is a pretty.
I'm sorry.
Does Tierfuck?
No, that's
I want to
fine.
bring Tyr into this.
Yes, Tierfuck's actually. He was in a relationship with Timora at one point.
Oh.
Hey, so we've got stuff to do, right?
Yes,
yeah,
we do.
got a fucking laundry list of things to do.
And let me tell you, those clerics of Timora, they are
Oh,
I don't
boy,
think
they
I want to
fuck.
hear about this.
okay. You know what? This is a story for another time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Late night stories with Amond. All right.
Cool.
What's
cool and good?
What's the first order of business for us now?
I guess probably checking up on Velaki. It has been left alone for like a whole fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. They could have burned it down by now.
You have no idea,
Yeah.
like, you know that they brought a lot of the civilians to the church. You know, Father Lucian was helping his niece. You know, Ismark was taking Ingrid back home. And you think Irina stayed in this house with you.
You know, we really ought to have like fucking checked up on the town all of yesterday's elfing. Oops.
Yeah, it's like getting to
She
evening
just
now.
shrugs.
So,
Well, you
like,
had to babysit us.
I mean, you weren't that bad.
I say with some guilt that I was probably easier to manage than when I'm not charmed.
I was sewing Strahd fucks on a
Well,
pair
normally-
of pants.
Well, okay, Amy,
Wait,
but
what?
normally. Okay,
Then
but
Aemond, wait. Then Aemond will like he'll put a hand on his pants. He's like, and then he'll look at them. He's like, wait, what?
I'm sorry, Amond.
Aemond's pants are
That was an
already
actual in-character laugh. I need you to...
Thank you and bless.
it's
yeah.
beautiful.
So, Eamon, normally I don't have to convince you not to go to Strahd's fucking castle.
Aemon's already taken those pants off and is trying to.
Oh,
find new
God.
ones.
No, I'll fix them. Just chill with it for a bit. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna go.
We
Yeah.
got things to do.
Aemon will throw out the jacket that's full of puke,
Cool, great.
unless Riley wants to clean it. and
No, I think it's done. This fabric is cursed.
But we still will take some of the clothes.
Yeah. No,
Sorry,
oh,
we're
wait,
robbing you,
no,
lady.
that's someone else's clothes. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true. We already ruined some of it.
I will take the silk though, and the half-finished robe, because I
Cool.
do want to finish that.
Yeah.
All right. Time to go into town. Oh, and Aemon will resummon Maggie.
Whoop, Maggie's back.
Maggie.
She like
Hey.
clumps up to you and like sticks her decaying face
Oh.
onto you, like rubs up,
Just-
and like a piece
I
of the
will-
flesh comes off.
I almost forgot. I'm gonna summon her as a skeletal horse with a bunch of bandages on her this time, just so she doesn't smell quite as bad and nothing sloughs off.
Cool. So this cool skeletal horse comes up and like rubs its skeletal face up against you.
To confirm, Leanne, we did actually hit level 6 technically, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I
Oh,
start
man.
making the changes to my sheet now, or
I mean, if it's not gonna like distract from the,
I can?
I just don't want to
swear I
stop
can
and
two
do
things at
like
once.
everybody.
No,
level
yeah.
up.
Like I was like we can do this at the end. I was just saying when Brimstone steps outside, he will actually probably collapse to the ground.
Cool.
What?
Oh no!
What?
You okay? Did you trip?
I'm fine.
You are. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Steady, easy does it, and then Aemon will like try to pick Brimstone up under his
Brimstone,
arms.
Eamon, I need you to not touch me right now.
Okay.
And he's gonna like take a quick second. Sorry, I can smell for miles.
Oh.
Aemon will sniff his armpit. Sorry, I didn't get a chance.
No, not you. No, you're fine. Okay. I think I'm okay. This is good.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait, does that mean you can track down the hags now?
He'll take out the mirror and like he'll sniff it again,
Yeah.
and he'll kind of look back at him and go, "Oh yeah."
Aemon will like give him like nod, like really excited. By the way, everyone in the party within 10 feet of Eamon now gets +4 to all of their saving throws.
Huzzah.
Hey, we needed that earlier.
Yeah, we could have used that.
Yeah, it's too bad you weren't that level
Wait,
at
I
the
rolled a
time.
nat one. It wouldn't have made a
It
difference.
really wouldn't have for Riley.
I mean- I mean-
it would have for Eamon, yeah.
I'm gonna roll HP, because why not?
I'll take care of that later.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
Yep.
I'll take
So,
it.
I guess we're gonna start going around and like checking and making sure the town hasn't imploded.
Cool.
Yep.
So let me load up the town map for you. Come on, map. Be a good map. And load for me. Cool. Trying to remember where the Burgomasters is. Yeah, it's down here. You were here. So as you leave, you notice like some guards kind of hanging outside. Oh, it's you lot. The things seem to have quieted down a bit. Few more cultists were noticed around the town. We rounded them up. A lot of the people went to the church. They seem to have dispersed back to their homes now. It's getting late.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your work. Did you guys see a young man wearing a robe galloping away on a horse? Well, I believe I sent some guards after him.
Yeah, that was yesterday. They're gone. They came back. They did not find him. He seems to have vanished. Apparently, a well-dressed man came across the path and blocked their way. And then vanished.
How did he block the way?
He stood in the way and then cast a spell.
Oh dear. Nobody died though?
Nobody died.
Okay, good.
Except Francis. Francis was taken by these two strange-looking blokes on the way back. I think they were twins. They were dressed like circus folk. One of them had a giant pair of scissors. It was weird, but you know that had nothing to do with the Burgomaster's son. So I didn't count that in the first lot when you said nobody died. Yeah, I think they were vampire spawn. You know how it be.
Well, you'll have to point out where those are because I want to take care of them.
Well, it was outside the city, right? Because the Burgomaster's son had run south towards the old hag swamp. Perhaps he'll be there. I don't know.
The hags with the windmill, you mean?
No, not the hag windmill. The swamp down that way where the scarecrows keep coming from.
Yeah, that's an issue.
Apparently, that's where we saw a small girl getting taken down that way.
Well, I guess that's our next stop.
Right. I think the March calves were looking for you. I don't know why.
Well, I will gladly go meet with them. Thank you very much for your help. I'm gonna be stepping back from my role, but it's been an honor to sort of help out here, and you know, I'll let you know. Your numbers. Are you guys well staffed?
Not particularly. I mean, we were enough to keep the order, but we mostly relied on Ezek, right? Because you don't mess with Ezek. He's a big guy. He had that fiend arm. He kept everybody in line. I don't want to think about this. If things go morality-wise bad here, we can't keep the ball in check.
I'm gonna be training you guys a little bit, I think. I have experience doing drills and whatnot, and we've got a bunch of weapons left over from those cultists, I'm assuming. We can probably arm and outfit a couple new guards.
Yeah.
See if anybody wants to join and help protect the town.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do like some small downtime stuff for that.
Yeah.
Once you're done, whatever this is.
We gotta go meet with the Martikos first.
Yeah, going to the Martikos, I guess.
Cool. So you make your way through the streets, and it's getting late. The sun, well, there's no sun, but it's getting darker, and you make your way to the Blue Water Inn, and you see a handful of people kind of like shacked up here. Still kind of like a couple are injured, and you see Lucas sitting at a table. He's all bandaged up, and he's kind of like got a distant look on his eyes, and like notices you guys walking. Goes, oh, thank goodness you're all right. Irina did say you were okay, but we are a bit busy running around. You got Ingrid back. She's resting for now.
They said Irina's resting?
Ingrid is resting, and you don't see Theo anywhere around here, but you do see Olive kind of tear past Lucas and like runs up to Eamon and goes, Do you remember? You were in my dream last night.
Yep. It was really scary, Olive. Thank you.
I have that dream sometimes. The bad men come to Barovia, and Strahd fights them, but he's also a bad man, so I don't know who to root for.
The only thing evil hates more than good is other evil. Evil and fights a lot. That's why they never get anywhere.
That makes sense.
Well, they sometimes get places, but I guess we need to find a way to turn Strahd's minions against them or something. I'm sorry, I'm thinking out loud, Olive. You don't have to worry yourself with this stuff. You're, what, 11? 12?
I'm 7.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I told you the story of how my dad was killed. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I said it was okay, because my dad also died. So we both know.
I don't think that makes it. I don't.
I'm sorry.
Like Lucas has got
really,
like his
no,
hands
it's...
on his head. Goes, Olive dear, and like scoops her up and goes, not right now. Let's not talk about Papa.
How
That was really
Lucas,
graphic.
Lucas, how are you and Theo? You guys okay?
He's brooding up in the loft right now. He apologized, and I think it'll be okay. But he's in a sort right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go see him.
I'll see if I can tend to the wounded.
Did somebody wanted us here? Sorry.
Yeah. You see Erwin come over. Oh, there you are. Thank you for everything so far, but I feel like things might go poorly if we don't appoint someone in charge of Valaki.
Well, that's not me. Brimstone will leave.
That's not. I meant. Oh, jeez. I did that. I wanted.
Do you have any Do you have any candidates?
Well, there's always Father Lucian, but he seems to be more concerned with running the church right now and taking care of his niece. I hear Ismark is going to be leaving very soon to head back to the village of Barovia. He says he's left it for too long. He needs to check in with the remaining people there.
Does he have an escort?
Right now, no. We can't really spare anybody.
Well, can you spare... You know what? I can spare a horse. And I'm sort of gonna... Oh wait, no, I'm inside. Of course Maggie's not with me.
No, she's wandered back to the table.
She took a table. She's having an ale. Chilling.
I might be able to get him back to his home place. With, unscathed. I out of character. I'm assuming I can get Maggie to take him back to his village unharmed, right?
Yeah,
Like, that's a thing I
you
can-
did something similar earlier with
Yeah,
the elf that you found.
and it'll mean I won't have the horse for a couple days, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better than him going alone.
well, if he travels on horseback alone, he'll get there very quickly. Probably, if he leaves tomorrow morning, he might not even have to deal with sundown.
Well, especially
Nobody-
because that horse is tireless, isn't it?
Yeah, it can
I
just
think
go.
so. It's like the
Nobody wants to fuck with a zombie horse either. So
It's true, and now it's a skeletal horse with bandages. It's all cool.
yeah. Oh my god, mummy horse.
Mummy horse.
Mummy horse. It's fucking cool.
Anyways, glad to be here. Do you know if Jatana's around?
She is upstairs. She apparently hasn't left, and only now has realized that things have gone bad.
Excuse me?
She has just
you
stayed in her
cut-
room. She just stayed in her room. Apparently, she missed the entire takeover of the town.
She took a nap.
She took a nap. It was a very good nap,
Slept through
apparently.
it.
She slept. Well, I mean, that's fair, I guess.
I mean, not a whole lot of commotion happened around the inn, so I suppose that makes sense. The dear Rictavio's up in his room as well.
Okay, I'm gonna go. See, I don't. Well, Alex isn't here. Can I still talk to the Jatana? Is that all right?
Yeah. I'll just play her like I've been playing
Okay.
Irina.
I would like to go and speak to my mommy.
Okay.
Can I go and speak to Theo quickly?
Yeah, we can do Theo first.
All right. Brimson's gonna find his way into the stable.
Yep. And yeah, you see like the packs of ravens up in the stable. And you see like the outline of Theo lying down in the hay up there.
Brimson's gonna kind of look up over the balcony of it, and look at Theo. And go, hey, you decent?
I'm decent.
I come up.
If you wanna.
All right. Brimson's gonna come up and like flop down in the hay near my Theo.
Cool.
Still beating yourself up?
I've calmed down, but I mean, I can't help but feel guilty.
Nope. So what you gonna do now?
I don't know.
Avoid Lucas for the rest of your life?
No.
Hmm.
No, of course not.
Ah.
I needed a moment. He needed a moment with Olive, and I don't know. It's been a while since I've been close to anybody like this. And I just don't want it to end the same way it did before.
How did it end before? I think you might have told me about this.
I don't know if I did. When I was young, I was in an orphanage. I was best friends with a boy named Anthony, and he was a half-elf. He was a very sweet kid, but, impulsive.
Mm-hmm.
The matron of the orphanage was a real bitch. She would get drunk and she would beat the children. One day Anthony pushed her down the stairs and we thought we killed her. So we ran. We ended up on the street, and that's where we spent most of our time. And we got close, and I fell in love with him. One day we were pickpocketing. God, I was 15. And, we got caught. The guards killed him. Right in front of me.
Well, since then, you've changed a bunch. You've grown a bunch, yeah?
I suppose. I still feel like that idiot child that following others. Because I don't know what to do for myself.
I think I told you this before, Theo, but nobody really has any idea what the fuck is going on.
I mean, that's fair.
Everybody is doing their best. It's very rare that you find someone who's got things put together enough to get a coherent plan or anything like that. Half the time we're all just, in me, Eamon, Sophie, and Riley, we're all just sort of following each other's cues. I fucking trapped Eamon and Riley in a closet for the last 24 hours because they were charmed by asshole up in the castle. I don't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing.
You trapped them in a closet.
Yeah, and unbelievably it worked, even though the walls were fucking wood, and normally barriers like wooden walls are nothing to me in Eamon.
Yeah, I would have imagined he would have just burst through them. Oh, well.
But my point is, there's nothing you can do about what happened. I told you this before. But, you know, feeling guilty about it is just feeling the pain of it twice, yeah? Even if you maybe don't know if what you're doing is right or if there's a point to all of it, do something, you know?
I guess you're right.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like I don't have any control over my own existence.
Oh, I know what that's like a little bit. Well, I do know one thing, that sitting in a loft full of hay, feeling sorry for yourself and regretting your past mistakes, is not doing you any favors.
No, I suppose not.
And your boyfriend is waiting. He's in the main room.
Alright.
And
Thanks.
Brimstone will hop down. No problem. I feel fully unequipped for these kinds of discussions, but I'm glad they seem to go fine anyway.
Trust me, you're better than some people. You at
Really?
least back in Zant, my boss, I would try to discuss things with him and he would just walk off.
Well, I'm going to go figure out what I'm going to do next.
Alright. Well, thanks again. Try not to get killed, alright?
I am doing my level fucking best.
He waves at you as you leave.
I leave. And I get back to the room. And Brimstone sort of claps his hands as he gets into the room, and he says, "Alright, new leader of Valaki. Definitely not me. Who's it gonna be?" Irina?
Does she have the experience necessary to do that?
Does anybody have the experience?
I mean,
I do, but I don't think I...
But you're busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're busy with things.
A bit too silly.
Also, should we hold an election?
Do we have the time to hold an election?
Would
I don't
anyone...
think so.
Look,
Erwin pipes up and goes, I don't know what an election is, but I think whatever it is, it'll probably take too much time. We need to sort out some rules here soon, or else there'll probably be chaos in the streets.
I can help
Right.
with that. I have a small list of suggestions, and then Eamon will pull out a giant scroll.
Lord.
And it just
Look.
rolls out, and it keeps rolling out. And...
How long have you been working on that?
He was stuck in the closet for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he wrote it while he was in the closet, though,
No,
it's
it
all
wasn't in the closet. It wasn't in the
get
closet.
someone
This has been,
loyal to
No, yeah.
Strahd. And...
This is years in the making.
Yeah.
I mean, that's right.
Yeah, if it was in the closet, it'd be get someone loyal to Strahd, heart.
No.
And
Heart.
No, but you don't understand. So I looked up a little bit about Tyr's clergy. When they're in like a city, they're basically lawyers. So Aemond has been through law school.
Shit.
And this is his chance to shine. Is like he's drafting a new constitution or whatever.
Oh, good.
Oh
we've
my
been
god.
we've been in Barovia for like a few weeks.
Well, I didn't write it while I was there as sort of like some general... Look, we'll parse it down a little bit. I have a couple of suggestions. One of them is no more paying taxes to Strahd and silver. We need to keep the silver. Silver is what makes weapons that kill werewolves and vampires. So that's rule number one.
Speaking of werewolves, actually.
But hold on. The tax thing, wouldn't that make Valakia target? If they don't pay the tax?
Look, they can still pay the tax, but we have to...
Give them a bunch of pennies instead, and it's like, hey, it's still valid.
Or crops, or anything.
Yeah,
Got
Strahd doesn't normally take crops as taxes.
What does he take?
Usually it's gold or electrum against silver.
Usually takes people.
He doesn't.
Brimstone whispers to Zelphine, "What's Electrum?"
Nobody knows what Electrum is, Brimstone. You're wasting your time asking.
It's this weird, like, halfway coin. Nobody uses it.
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
dumb.
You found.
He's dumb.
Aemond found some last session.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, right, and I gave it all to Father Lucian because I'm a dumb good boy.
No, it's his. It's cool.
Yeah, he's using it to fund the church right now.
Well, maybe we can get him to invest some of it in like some public works projects, fortify the walls, hire some new guards.
God, I need to
build some great wonders.
Yeah.
Get that rest of that great library.
I'm gonna have to get some stuff from my DM for all of his like building rules and like setup rules for that.
Make a big man statue.
He's like got converted Pathfinder rules for our rebellion, and it's super interesting.
I vote we get Father Lucian to take over. But
hey,
it'll take some convincing.
Man. But that's what the vampires want, and Riley doesn't know that. Most of us don't know that.
The vampires want.
I thought that was what the vampires wanted.
That is what they wanted, but they also wanted Father Lucian to be a vampire at the time.
Yeah, they wanted to make him a vampire.
They want to make him a vampire,
They're
so he's
like,
loyal.
Everybody sucks. Let's make Father Lucian a vampire and put him in charge. So right now, it's fine. He's not a vampire right now.
Well,
that's very true. Okay.
If we can convince him,
and maybe we can get Irina to help her with some of the duties, since she has to spend most of the time inside the church anyways.
Yeah. I like that.
So, Father Lucian and Irina then, if she is willing to help.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only NPC that has, like, power.
Yep.
We're like, these are the only two these are the two, like, good these are the two NPCs we like.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's not gonna be Blinksy.
Yep.
No.
It's not fucking. It's not gonna be.
Runa for president.
Yes.
Oh dearie, why? I'm going to be in charge of the town.
Like something out of Steven Universe. Oh my god.
I mean, we could just do like a collective thing, couldn't we?
I see. The issue with that, in a vacuum, that works great. The issue is when you're in another place that has like people with armies. We kind of learned the hard way from where I'm from that doesn't always work so well.
You know what? Considering my past experiences with that, fair. I'll concede that.
Yeah. God, so much blood.
Yeah.
War flashbacks.
They both do war flashbacks at the same time.
Riley's just like, are you guys okay?
Yeah,
no.
They're just disassociating in the corner and having terribly triggered flashbacks.
What if we tried communism? Oh, wait, no, that did not turn out well.
that didn't go
We're
well.
gonna get invaded by fascists if we do that.
Okay, so, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Do we want to take care of the thing for your mom, Aemond, first?
Yes. I mean, it's not really a we thing. It's just I want to talk to my mom.
No, but like the kid, the thing with the
Well,
kid.
it's all in
Yeah.
the same place. It's the same place that what's his face ran to.
Right.
Victor. Yeah, he started
Yeah.
heading down towards the ruins.
So it's in the same place, and after we clear out the ruins, if we haven't found Victor, we can rest there. After burning down the hag's hideout, because I don't trust hag shit. And then, Riley, you don't have to watch the fire.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll do it with my eyes closed.
Just for clarification, this area is where you know the hag that was sending the scarecrows to bother the Mardikovs was. You think that she has one of the stones that was helping the winery grow.
All right. So there's a lot of reasons to go kick
Yeah.
her ass and kick Victor's ass.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
this is not the same hags that you fought at the windmill.
No.
So the
Yeah,
kid
yeah,
is
yeah.
there, the stone is there, and Victor is there.
Yeah.
The
And I
vessels-
can
Yeah.
find where the other hags are as well.
Yes, you can.
Well, they're at the windmill.
Oh.
Well, they were at the windmill.
They
might have
were
moved.
at the windmill.
I-
You, as far as you know, they're still there, but Brimstone might know otherwise.
I kind of burned it a little bit.
If they're within 5 miles of us, I might be able to find them.
Anyways, yeah, we'll head to the swamps. Well, it's getting to be evening, so should we spend another night in Wallaki?
Yeah, after we talk to Father Lucian and Irina, let's just chill for a day and then head out.
Yeah. We'll head out tomorrow morning because it's evening now.
Yeah,
And
don't want to travel at night. Mm,
Very dangerous.
just bad idea. Okay.
All right. So
Wait, is it late evening? Would it
Yeah, it's like, but
be? Oh,
because you spent the whole day, before.
in a closet.
No, yeah, there was the closet thing, but like the day before that, it was the takeover, like the festival, killing the Burgomaster, going to fight Lady Voctor, killing her entire cult, going to the Burgomaster's house, doing all that nonsense, and then you got charmed. By then, it was evening. So
We had a day the other day, huh?
yeah, and so then you rested, and then it took a day for that to all come off.
Yeah.
So now it's evening again.
So maybe
Okay.
we should talk to them tomorrow. It might be a little bit
Yeah.
late.
well, we
And
should
just-
talk to them.
Just for the sake of things, I'm going to say also that day that you spent in the house, Zelphine
What was that? You
continued I'm going to say for the sake of stuff, the day that you spent in the Burgomaster's house, Zelphine was reading up on that Serpent Isles book. And I'll give her some information on that later
Ooh.
for her to read up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I just don't actually
Can
have
I-
it right now. I need to get it from Rena.
Yeah.
Can I
You're good.
therefore attempt another intelligence check to try and learn a little bit more?
Yeah.
I know it's definitely going to take longer than that, but 4.
Yeah, sorry, you don't really pick up any new concepts, and you're
I
having
what? You cut out a little bit again.
You don't really pick up any new concepts, and you don't really learn any more new words today.
Aw. Bummer.
You just rolled too bad.
Eliane, you're maybe try setting your mic sensitivity.
Is it real bad? I
Yeah,
can-
just
It's-
occasionally
it's-
cutting out.
Yeah, do you have it on automatic?
I don't know.
Go into settings and
Voice and video, and then it should be there.
Automatically determine input sensitivity, is that it?
Yeah, you want to turn that off, and then move the bar to the left a bit.
How's that? Is this better? Hello.
Well, we
I
can
think so.
we can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Excellent.
Cool.
Tight.
Okay.
There. I don't know why I
Technical
was just
stuff.
having troubles today, I guess.
Yeah.
You're good.
You're fine.
Yeah, it's better now.
Cool.
Sorry
cool.
for. I was
You're
screaming
good.
in chat. I apologize.
Yeah, just because Leanne doesn't read chat.
Yeah, I
yeah.
forgot that. I didn't know that Leanne couldn't read
Literally,
chat.
I don't check the chat during this because I have too many windows open, and because I'm like recording, it turns it to streamer mode, so I don't even get any notifications. So I literally don't even know if you're like sending me notes.
Fair enough.
Like-
Okay.
Your computer would explode.
Anyways, before we end the, sorry, I don't know why I didn't mute the mic. Before we end the session, I would like to talk to Jitana.
Cool.
Mhm.
Boop. So yeah, you head up and knock on the door, and she goes, "Yes, who is it?"
It's Amond
Oh,
or
come in.
Almug,
Come in, my boy. Come in,
my boy.
my boy.
Sweet boy.
My good boy.
Amond will come in and sort of sit down and give his mommy a big hug.
Sorry, I could not help today. You know, the Vistani are not exactly welcome in town.
Look, I understand. Although I guess I am also half Vistani. That's kind of what I wanted to ask you about.
Of course.
I know nothing about my heritage or my story or what I do or what my grandfather did or what his grandfather did or do we have other relatives? Do I have uncles or
Yes, I have two brothers.
what are their names?
Luvash and Erigil.
I haven't heard those before, have I?
No, because you haven't asked Lucas about his stuff yet. Otherwise, he would have told you all about them.
Luvash and who?
Erigil.
Luvash and Aragal. Oh, I'd like to meet them if you'll allow me to.
Luvash is a bit rough around the edges, so to say. But if we rescue his daughter and bring her back, then it will be better for you. He is currently in a mood. With her gone, he has rage issues.
Oh dear.
But Erigil tends to keep a level head. But I don't know if you really want to speak to him too much.
You were from the same Vistani group as Lucas, right?
That's correct. I used to watch him when he was little and his parents were busy.
Did, do you know why they kicked him out?
You're going to be upset at this. But his parents, they were helping people leave Velaki. They were helping them leave all of Barovia. We can travel between the veil, keeping people here, and they were rescuing people. And I understand why they wanted to do it, but it was foolish. It brought the wrath of Strahd upon them, and we could not have the wrath of Strahd on our community. I know you want to fight Strahd. I can see it in you, but we are just simple people. We could not.
I see.
So Strahd came and he killed Lucas's parents. And we banished the children for fear that they too would bring the wrath of Strahd upon us.
Well, I understand why you did it. I'm not exactly thrilled about it, but you were afraid for your lives, so...
We keep the balance here. We are only allowed to leave because Strahd favors us. As long as we don't cross him, we're allowed to come and go as we please, and we are wanderers. It would be hell to be stuck in one place, as I imagine it is hell for Lucas to stay in one place.
It's hell for me, too. I mean, being stuck here.
I suppose...
No offense, but it's not exactly a 5-star resort.
No, and I suppose you two have a wandering spirit like I do.
Well, I mean, I did leave my home. Not exactly willingly, though. I told you about the paladins.
They came and took my husband, huh? I am
You know,
sorry that I couldn't stay with you.
you know, he still loved you. Even when he died.
I still
He
loved
never... Eamon will give his mother a big hug and say, "Can you teach me how to leave this place?"
I don't think I can. It is not something that can be taught. It is something that is granted. I'm afraid the only person that can grant it is Strahd himself.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly like I'm on great terms with Strahd.
Exactly.
I have another question.
Yep.
Strahd came... Sorry.
Delay.
Strahd came to me in a dream and asked me, or told me that I was the son of 2 generals, or something like that.
Well,
I know the first one was my dad, but who was the other?
I suspect he is talking about our line. We are descendants of the land. We are part of the land, just as Strahd is. His blood runs deep in these in the people here, whether they know it or not. The Vistanis particularly carry some of Strahd's blood.
And is he related to me at all?
She kind of looks away, kind of frowns for a minute.
He practically told me himself, Mom. It's not like you... I know you were trying to protect me, but I need to know.
We are relatives, I suppose the term is. The blood is thin at this point, for it has been 4 centuries, but his sister is one of the Vistani and my great-great-grandmother. His father, Lord Barov, was not exactly faithful, as they say.
I see.
So as I said, the blood runs throughout Barovia. Many are binded here by this.
Am I bound here by this?
I mean, he called you here.
I think he might have called me here because he saw something of his father in me.
That's entirely possible.
And that scares me, Mom. I'm not gonna lie to you, and...
I wanted to keep you away from here. I thought perhaps if I left, then you would be safe.
Well, these things always have a way of turning out crappy, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose. The reason I left when I did was Erigel came looking for me.
Erigel.
He said that if I did not come back, there would be consequences. so I left.
Shit. I wish you could have stayed. I think we could have had a very different life. But that's in the past now, and I don't begrudge you for it or anything. Me and Brimstone and Riley and Zelphine, we're going to leave to the marsh soon, where they're keeping, I guess, my cousin.
Mm-hmm. Well, when you leave, call me and I will be there.
Are you sure?
Of course. This is my duty.
Okay.
This is my job.
I just don't want you to get hurt.
She is family. The Vistani are all family, and we do what we can for our family.
I'm just worried that you're going to... I don't want anything to happen to you, okay? I've lost one parent. I don't want to lose another. I can't.
I understand. But you must understand. I am not so fragile.
It's true. The Vistani have, like, weird powers and stuff, right?
That's correct. Weird
Do you think
powers.
You know, it's funny. Usually I'm more articulate, but I guess I'm kind of just reverting back to my childhood when I'm around you. Must be instinctual. Tell me, do you think you could teach me any of them?
I could try. I don't see why you wouldn't know how to do a curse or two if I taught you.
Well, I mean, I know how to do something like a curse, but doesn't exactly work the same way. It's called the Vow of Enmity.
Yes, not quite the same thing. This comes from our blood and not from... She, like, motions to upwards. Them.
Can you teach me?
Of course. And we'll slam cut there as she teaches you stuff, and I'll add that to your sheet later. I just don't...
Montage.
And unless anybody else has anything they want to do tonight, I think we might end the session there.
Tight. Level
Yeah.
6.
Level 6.
Level
everybody.
6. Hype.
And now we're getting started with some downtime montagey stuff, yeah?
Yeah. I'll figure out, like, some stuff. Because, I want to do some city management.
Oh yeah, I'm totally down for that.
We're gonna play
Damon
Sin
is-
City here.
Yep.
Gonna take a pretty big role in that, or at least try to, because he has a lot of experience with laws.
I think that there's ways for us to apply ourselves to this, but I think that that's something that we should think about over the course of the next little bit.
And I am really excited to do that with you guys. This has been a hilarious session, and I...
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
It's good stuff,
Oh,
guys.
great.
Good stuff.
Strahd is great! With the Strahd Squad.
Uh,
Okay.
Even though I hate it, I love being charmed by Strahd because it's just stupid.
So good.
It's so funny.
So funny.
Alright. Do you wanna end
off.
it so we can get
Yep.
to leveling up?
Yeah.
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 Bye,
Have a good day,
everybody.
everyone.
Bye!
Bye.
Horrible is the word to describe the place. Dark and dreary land paints life as a disgrace. Blood and horror will remain till from their bodies it'll drain. No story will contain the one that's threatened.